Notice to the public, individuals wishing to address the council should be respectful of others in their choice of words and actions. Owners of properties being considered this evening will be allowed to address the council at the time the condemnation hearing is called. When the address is called, please come to the podium and state your name and your address. We will now call Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government's Special Session Condemnation Hearing today, Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. We will now have the invocation and the pledge of allegiance led by Mr. Kevin Champagne.
Heavenly Father, as we gather here today, we seek your guidance and wisdom. Grant us clarity of thought and unity of purpose as we deliberate on matters that affect our community. May our discussions be filled with integrity, compassion, and commitment to the common good for all those we serve. We ask for your blessings on our efforts and strength to carry out our duties of the Parish Council. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
And
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with
liberty,
liberty and
justice for all.
justice.
Ms. Smith, may we have a roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Pleasure, Mr. Harding,
Here.
Mr. Voisin, Mr. Amity, Mr. Champagne, Mr. Hamner, Mr. Babin, Ms. Chauvin, Mr. Trusclair. Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum present.
Thank you, ma'am. Order of business. One, conduct a public hearing and take action on the proposed condemnations of structures located at the following addresses. We will now turn this over to Mr. Watkins.
Thank you, sir. Tom Watkins with South Central Planning and Development Commission. Our first property up today is NA 22-11-988, 104 Plant Road. This council is a property that was subject to some litigation. The last time we were here in April, the council recommended that this matter be continued until there was at least some resolution or direction from the court on how this matter would be addressed. I will tell you that after speaking with South Central's counsel this afternoon on the status of the case, the magistrate judge in this matter has recommended that the matter be dropped and dismissed as against all parties. However, the plaintiffs in this matter have filed a pleading requesting that this matter be appealed. So it will be going before a district court judge versus a magistrate for a continuation of, the legal matter. And I would defer as to how y'all would handle moving forward on this to Terrebonne Parish's legal counsel.
Hello, Council. It is my recommendation that we wait until all appeals are complete, all litigation pending is wrapped up and hopefully dismissed before we make a decision on this. So I would recommend continuing it one more time, and I do think that will get it done.
Okay.
Mr. Pleasure.
Ma'am, you had something? Absolutely. Sure. State your name and address for the record, please.
Ms. Carolyn Smith and my sister, this is her house. It's in litigation, it's in the federal court, and it'll stay in the court until we get it done. And the judge said, Fifth Amendment, you can't touch it. So Mr. Watkins know why he can't touch it. And that's all we got to say. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Make a motion that we concur with the administration in this matter.
With legal.
With legal.
Motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Mr. Trusclair, that we concur with the legal, any likes? Continue to the next meeting. Any discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0.
All right, the next property up is 21-11-084, 807 Highway 55. This matter was continued from the April 15th, 2025 condemnation hearing in order to give the property owner more time to obtain proper permits to start repairs. As a history, initial complaint was made April 30th, 2021. Subsequently, an inspection was made determining that the property was in a condemnable state. Orders to appear at this hearing were issued, service was made. I will show the council that on June 25th, 2025, the owner was issued a permit for residential renovations to the existing home. A follow-up inspection conducted by our building official shows that the structure remains a derelict structure and appears abandoned. It is in very poor condition since the last inspection. All windows and doors have been boarded up. A work trail is currently parked in the backyard, and there appears to be temporary power pole installed in the front yard. The structure is vacant at this time with no signs of habitation. The building official recommended that the property remain on the condemnation list, and continued monitoring is advised to ensure all ongoing work is properly completed and that all required inspections are conducted and approved before any reconsideration of the status. In conjunction with the pictures up. Oh, okay. In conjunction with the our building officials here, if he has anything else to add, but with regard to this property, it is our recommendation that even though the permit has been issued, no work apparently has been conducted since the issuance of it. Roughly, well, going on about 3 weeks. It would appear, however, that there is work that will be initiated rather soon from what we can tell on the ground. But we would recommend that that the council condemn it, but give the owner the time period allowed in the permit to make those, the repairs he needs to make in order to come back into compliance.
Motion by Mr. Trustclass, second by Mr. Pleasure, that we will continue this particular item until the next meeting. Any discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0. See?
Okay, next property is 2931 Highway 311. It is NA 24-15411. This matter was continued from the April 15, 2025 condemnation hearing for the appointment of an ad hoc attorney. The initial complaint on this property was made on April 8, 2024. Subsequently, an inspection was made, determining that the property was in a condemnable state. The ad hoc attorney was properly served. There are no active permits as of July 8th. Our building official has recommended that this property be condemned, that nothing has changed or has been repaired since the previous inspection. Accordingly, it is our recommendation that this structure be condemned, the owner be ordered to demolish or remove the structure by August 14th, 2025, in default of which the consolidated government may proceed to do so. In accordance therewith, the parish administration be authorized to proceed with the bidding process for the demolition and/or removal of the structure.
Administration concurs with the recommendation. You ain't do much. Yes.
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed attorney ad hoc on this property, and I ran a whereabouts ad for the owner and attempted to do some research and send certified notice letters, but I haven't had any contact with anyone in response to my inquiries.
Mr. Hamlin? Okay.
Good evening.
State your name and address, please.
Yes, my name is Kate Johnson, and I live at 4119 West FM 150 in Kyle, Texas. I'm here tonight to speak on behalf of a part of Terrebonne Parish's history that still stands, but is now at risk of being lost forever. The small green building on Highway 311, known over the years as the Palmer Store, the Ellendale Store, or the Ardorn Store, is more than just an old structure. It is a rare and irreplaceable piece of this community's history, a place that once served generations of local families. This is no ordinary building. It is listed on the National Register of Historic Places for both its architectural significance and its deep roots in the life of this community. The Palmer Store, also known as the Central Store, is a classic stick East Lake style plantation store with a one-story rectangular frame, board and batten siding, a steep gable roof facing Highway 311, and a generous front gallery supported by plain posts. It is the last surviving country store of its kind in Terrebonne Parish. The others, once found at Woburn, Bull Run, and Duke Row, have already been lost. Built in 1880, this building became the Ellendale Post Office in 1882, linking rural families to the wider world at a time when connection meant everything. It was more than
Excuse
just...
me, ma'am. I'm gonna have to apologize.
Okay.
Yeah. The condemnation hearing we're having right here, are you representing this property? We're just trying to actually take care of what's on the book in the condemnation hearing. Now, we can go through the process of this, but right now, we're here to actually handle the acquisitions or the conditions of the property, not the history. I'm sorry.
Well, the history is a part of this building.
Well,
And as far as I know, I have been to this building. Yes, the vegetation is quite remarkable, but the building looks like it's quite okay. But you need really an historical assessment to do that, as opposed to just a regular assessment. Now, with me, I have Brian Davis of the Louisiana Trust for Historic Preservation. And he would be happy to talk to you more about that. But this is an important building that the Terrebonne Parish cannot lose.
again, you want to speak?
Hey, Ms. Johnson, I'm Clyde Hamner. I represent-
Oh, hello, Mr. Hamner.
I think we need to be on that.
That's right.
Got it? Yeah. I appreciate what you're doing. I truly do. I live not far from the Low Green Store. That's what we call it out on where we are. It's really very far gone. I don't know if you've seen it as of today. It is rat infested, termite infested. The part of the roof is fallen in. The people that live behind it are just at their wits' end with the rodents that are coming in their yard where their children are playing. It is if something was to be done with the Little Green Store, it should have been done years ago. It is at a point now where I don't see how this council could consider doing anything else but to follow administration's recommendation to.
Well, as I understand, the woman who owns the property I think she's incarcerated, is she not?
I've been told yes. Her ad hoc attorney is here.
And I personally, if it would be okay with your client, I think one should be able to buy that property. Would your client be able to want to sell that property?
So, how about-
I do think we need to delay any action.
I'm going to make a motion that we follow administration's recommendation. If you come up with a plan to save that building, you can come straight back to me, and I can always come back to the council and ask for an extension.
Okay, here.
Yeah, a motion by Mr. Hamner, second by Mr. Trusclair.
Time for discussion.
That we concur with the administration. Any discussion?
Did he speak?
Members vote your machine.
I would like to speak, please, before there's a vote. My name is Brian Davis. I'm Executive Director for the Louisiana Trust for Historic Preservation. We're the statewide nonprofit organization that works in all 64 parishes. I have a background in architecture, worked in firms in Houston and Galveston before this, so knowledge of the building. I was actually there this afternoon to take a look at it, looked at it on all sides from above. The green store itself looks quite
Excuse me,
structurally.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Hold on. Mr. Hamner has made a motion, second by Mr. Trusclair. There's a motion on the board. There is a recommendation by the South Central Planning and Administration. Could you read the recommendation one more time?
Yes, sir. It is the recommendation of South Central Planning that the structure be condemned, that the owner be ordered to demolish and/or remove the structure by August 14th, 2025, in default of which the parish government may proceed to do so, and in accordance with therewith, allow administration to proceed with the bidding process for the demolition and/or removal.
Yeah, so you're not really, thank you, sir. You're not really owners of the property. They're recommending by August 14th that the property be torn down so that you have, actually, I'm actually extending myself, saying that you have that amount of time. We're actually trying to deal with the property owners and the conditions that we actually do for this particular
I
process.
was under the understanding this was a public forum for people to come speak on behalf of properties or to give public input for that. I guess I was mistaken in that. So.
Right, we generally actually try to get the property owners to come back. So you really can't make any decisions for the property owners.
No, but I can also help provide some more information from a standpoint. Since the property is listed on the National Register, 55% of the rehabilitation cost could be covered through state and federal tax credits. So that's something that I think that would be a benefit, that over half of it could be paid for through those avenues. So those are the kind of resources that we provide to owners and buildings.
Okay, so I'm doing just, a preliminary search on this because I am concerned about it being designated as an historical structure. And since this is a unique situation, I would recommend either continuing it completely or condemning and allowing at least me some time to research, because I have found a couple of cases that would suggest that there are possibly more requirements to condemn buildings on a historic registry. So that's my recommendation.
Do you have clarification that it is on the historical register?
I don't.
Because I have not found any.
I
do
can
not.
send you that link
Yeah.
right here.
Again, I'm going to keep my motion to go ahead and condemn, give our attorney time to do any research that she can bring back to the council, and then we can always come back. Huh? August 14th is the motion. So, I think it could, yeah. Let's just, that'll give you enough time to do your research, huh? Yeah, the motion.
Since 14th?
Yeah.
Concur with, motion by Mr. Hamner, second by Mr. Trusclair, that we concur with South Central Planning and Administration. Members vote your machine? Motion passes 7-0. I think you need to talk to her, sir.
Yeah.
Ms. Stewart, could you give us over the mic the next condemnation hearing that we're going to have, the date?
The next hearing should be October 14th.
October 14th?
Yes. That's for this group.
October 14th, 2025. Thank you. Item D.
The next property is 4627 Highway 24, Berg, Louisiana. This matter was continued from the April 15th condemnation meeting for the appointment of an ad hoc attorney. This matter was, in its preliminary report, determined to be in a condemnable state. The last inspection conducted July 9th by our building officials shows that it is still in a condemnable state, and the building official recommended condemnation. Accordingly, it is the recommendation of South Central Planning that this property be condemned to the owner, ordered to demolish or remove the structure by August 14th, in default of which the parish government may proceed to do so, and in accordance therewith, the parish administration be authorized to proceed with the bidding process for the demolition or removal.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Motion,
Courtney
yeah, Ms.
Alcock.
Alcott, yeah, I'm sorry.
I was appointed attorney ad hoc on this property, and I ran a whereabouts ad and did some research to send certified letters, but I haven't had any contact with the owners to date.
Motion by Mr. Trustclass, second by Mr. Pledger, to concur. Members, vote your machine.
Once you read,
Motion passed, 7-0.
you don't have to read.
Okay. Item E.
Because they have a copy of it. So you don't have to read it.
Ready? All right, the next property is 3180 Bayou DeLarge Road. This matter is a continued matter from the April 15th, 2025 condemnation hearing. The initial inspection shows that this property is in a condemnable state. The final inspection of July 15th by our building official recommends that this property be condemned. It is still in a condemnable state, as you can see from the pictures. And accordingly, we recommend that this property and structure be condemned, and the owner is ordered to demolish or remove the structure by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Yes, sir. Could you
Yes,
state
sir.
your name and
I
address, please?
acquired this
Could you state your name and address, please?
Walter Guidry, 505 Woodhaven, Houma, Louisiana. I acquired this property. We 7 properties from the New Green. In the last couple of weeks, we was cleaning up 3 of them. We was this property last week, and a guy would come took pictures, and he told us it was on condemnation. So I'm here to answer to. We've got pictures that we've been cleaning for the last week and a half at that one property.
Mr. Babin?
Yeah, when were these pictures taken that we have in the book?
Today.
Yeah, well, no, not you, sir. I'm asking South Central Planning. When were these, today? These pictures were taken today.
Well, I got
Okay.
pictures that was taken today also.
Well, no, well, I have to go by these, okay, because these are the
This is
official
that
people.
property right there. This is a big piece of property.
I know I've been dealing with this piece of property for about 15 years.
Well,
now,
I just
okay?
owned it 2 days ago.
And I understand that, but here again, I'm concur with administration that we condemn this building. You got 30 days to start doing it. If you show some movement on this, not movement, clean up on this, if you said
If you want to
cleaned-
look at the pictures, you can see
No,
it.
just listen, sir, excuse me. You said you cleaned 3 other properties or 4 other properties that you bought. Do the same thing with this one, then you're not gonna have any problem. In 30 days, it'll come off our condemnation roll. So you got 30 days to do it. I'll concur with administration.
Motion?
Yeah.
Motion by Mr. Babin. Second by Mr. Amity, that we concur with administration. Any discussion? Members, vote your machine.
You got time.
Motion passed, 8-0.
Okay, next property is 3208 Lorraine Park Street in Houma. The initial complaint in this matter was May 22nd, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection suggests that this property is in a condemnable state. Notices have been properly submitted and served. The building official's inspection, the final inspection shows that this property is recommended to be condemned accordingly. We recommend that the structure be condemned and the owner is ordered to demolish and/or remove the structure by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Ms. Alcott?
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed attorney ad hoc on this property. I made a whereabouts ad and sent out notice letters, and I've had no contact with the owners.
Motion by Mr. Trusclair, second by Mr. Wazan to concur with administration. Any discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Next, please.
All right, the next property is 140 King Street, Houma, Louisiana. This is an initial complaint filed on May 16th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted, finding that the property to be in a condemnable state. We have been unable to make service on the identified owners. That said, in the event the owners do appear, we would recommend, in conjunction with our building official, that this property be condemned. Should the owners not be present, we would recommend that this matter be rescheduled and an attorney ad hoc appointed to represent the absentee owners. And I don't see anybody.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Mr. Pleasure.
Motion concur, I make a motion that we concur with the administration.
Motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Mr. Babin, that we can concur with administration. Any discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0.
All right, the next property is 500 Kinney Street, Houma, Louisiana. The initial complaint was received on May 2nd, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted, finding the property to be in a condemnable state. The owner was properly noticed of the hearing this evening. Final inspection recommends that this property be condemned. I will also state, however, that we received information from the property owner that shows that a recent settlement had taken place with the intent of regarding this property, and it's their intent to rehab the building. As of we speak, at least as of July 8th, there were no active permits, and all things being equal, we still would recommend that the property be condemned, and that the owner have until August 14th, 2025 to either demolish and remove the structure or make appropriate repairs.
I would like to speak as the owner.
Are you finished, sir? Hello, ma'am. Are you finished, sir?
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Okay. State your name and address, please, ma'am.
My name is Monica Brady. This is my address, 500 Kenny Street, Houma, Louisiana, 70364. This house has been in litigation since Hurricane Ida. It was initially in litigation with the insurance company FedNat, who you may know subsequently became insolvent. Then my attorney filed papers with the court adding LIGA, the Louisiana Insurance Guarantor Association, to the lawsuit. And we have been in a lawsuit with LIGA for basically 2 years. And initially they offered me like 7 cents on the dollar for my house. 2 weeks ago, we came finally to an agreement. I accepted their last and final offer. And it's not like I have real money yet, but we've agreed on a number. They gave us one check. They're trying to find the money to give me the additional funds, but the checks are made out to my mortgage company. So they get sent to the mortgage company. I don't know how long they're gonna hold on to them before they send them back. I do know 2 years ago, I took out a permit to make improvements on the property. These pictures don't show it, but we've added a brand-new garage to the property, a permitted garage that was signed off for so that I could move the Connex container out of the driveway that had been holding all my furniture and household goods. And last year, I wrote a letter to the assessor's office explaining the whole situation because they wanted to increase my taxes on this property. And I told them that we had been in the lawsuit, first with FedNet, now with LIGA, and I asked that my taxes be reduced. And they said they'd already sent it to the state, but if I wrote them a letter, they would apply to the state to get it reduced. So I sent them a letter, which I do have a copy of here. And they called me back. They said, they have recommended to the state that my property taxes get reduced. And so I thought you all knew the situation because the assessor's office had my letter, acknowledged my letter, knowing that this has been tied up in litigation and I didn't even have the money to do it yet.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Yes.
Mr. Watson, you have something to say?
Yeah, so everything you discussing, have you been in touch with nuisance and abatement in reference to any of this?
In touch with who?
Nuisance and abatement?
The people that sent you the letter.
You mean Bergeron's office? My attorney's office was in touch with them and told them the whole situation, even though they had already told them the situation 2 years ago. And they said, oh, that's the first they knew of this. So they did give me a whole bunch of papers to give to you to confirm what I just told you, that we've
Now-
reached a settlement.
Excuse me, ma'am. So you have been in touch, or your attorney has been in touch?
My
with
attorney,
administration?
Yes.
Okay.
But they said I still had to come tonight and give you these
When
papers.
could action be taken on this property?
Well, we don't even have all the money from LIGA yet. I don't know when we'll get it. I don't know how quickly my Penny Mac will turn around the money and give it back. And I mean, just judging by how long it took me to get the permit to add the garage, to get a permit to,
Oh, no, you can get a permit pretty quickly.
it took 7 weeks. 7 weeks
In
to
Terrebonne Parish?
right here, 7 weeks, yes, to get a permit to lay the cement pad for the garage. And so I'm anticipating months of permit delays.
So let's hypothetically say you could get it in a week. How long before we would see progress on this property?
I think it depends on funding.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
My name is Michael Johnson. I'm the son-in-law of Miss Monica Brady. I live at 169 Gainesville Drive in Gray. I frequent this location at least once a week to walk around the location, make sure the windows are intact. And, you know, I just want to make a couple comments, and then I got a little prepared statement I'd like to read to the panel. These photos are by design. If you look at the bottom left photo, that's soffit hanging down. That's easily removed. She was instructed by her legal representation not to touch anything. So we tried to clean up the property the best we could to make it safe. The top right photo is the inside of the house because she was instructed by her insurance company back right after the hurricane to do all the water mitigation she could. So she had the home gutted, $50,000 worth of, I'm throwing numbers out, estimates, but it was a lot of money. The bottom right photo, you'll see a column and a post. That was where there was a flat carport roof that was attached that exceeded from the home across it. It looks like a detached structure, but it's not. That's where the water and everything is. That's the only structures that I would consider, and I was raised by a general contractor, that could be at risk of the community.
Sir, I'm sorry, but, we have inspectors. I mean, that's what they do.
No, I understand.
Listen,
And-
sir, excuse me. This is I mean, look, I understand, and look, my heart, I got a heart, okay? So my recommendation is gonna be, because I got a heart, and I understand, I believe your story, I'm gonna give you the best deal I can give you. I'm gonna give you till the next condemnation meeting. I'm gonna condemn it, but I'm gonna give you 90 days. That's better than 30.
Can,
That's the best I
can
can
I read
do.
my statement? I just want the whole panel to hear it, and I want the community to hear the statement as well. Again, my name is Michael Johnson. I'm the son-in-law of Miss Monica Brady. Since Hurricane Ida destroyed her home, Monica spent thousands of dollars out of her own pocket to ensure the property was safe, well maintained, and not a nuisance to the community, all while receiving little to no assistance from her insurance company, whom has been ongoing in litigation since the storm, as we've all learned. Immediately after the storm, Monica took action, and I'd like to share some of those actions. Immediately, we performed emergency tarping and debris removal. Removed a large fiberglass pool that was in that backyard. Against my recommendation, I told her I wouldn't worry about it at the time. There was a lot more things to worry about, but she was worried about children and pets. That's who we're speaking about. Construction of a garage because she was worried about a Conex box that sit right to the right of that driveway, and she said it was a nuisance or an eyesore to the community. She's paid a lawn care provider $40 a week since Hurricane Ida for a home that she can't live in. If you look at the front yard, it's probably the best looking house on the street. The water mitigation we spoke about earlier, $50,000. This is all coming out of her pocket. And, she's never turned her back on this home. She's never turned her back on the community. And she's worked tirelessly to try to maintain this thing. I respectfully challenge everybody here to have a heart, to think about what if this was your family in this situation that had an insurance company walk out on her and a state offer pennies on the dollar of what her home was worth. Instead of saying, I'll give you 90 days to fix this. She's fought for 3 years. Surely we can give better than 3 months.
But sir, you have to understand,
I absolutely understand, and I know how this stuff works.
so what you understand, I mean, you understand that there's people in the neighborhood that call us on a regular basis about this property. Now we in hurricane season again.
I understand.
If I based my decision on just that, I'd concur with administration and move on. I'm giving you an additional 90, I'm giving you 90 days. In those 90 days, get a permit, show some improvement, and we'll revisit it in them 90 days. I mean,
I just want the panel to understand you can't rebuild this home in 90 days. We can remove soffit, we can remove obstacles that could happen in a storm, but
what
you're
I'm
not going to
saying,
be able to do all that.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, get a permit and start. Show some improvements. Show some improvements on the home within 90 days. I'm not saying you gotta have it completely done in 90 days, but you're gonna have to show some substantial improvements with a permit. And we'll revisit it 90 days, and if that can happen, we'll drop it.
And just one last question. These pictures were taken when?
July 8th.
Who was, how did we get access to the house on July 8th in the top right corner? I didn't unlock it. I was there with an investor the other day, and I had to unlock the home and walk him through it, and a contractor. But how did we get inside the house on the July 8th? Because I believe that's probably illegal.
You don't have to go inside the house to take pictures of inside the house.
That house is standing in the hallway.
If you put your camera up next to the window on any house, you can take a picture of inside the house.
Just looking at the location of that picture, I don't believe that photo could have been taken without
Well, if-
access to the house.
Somebody make a motion. I'd like to read a prepared statement, please.
I'm sorry, man. We're gonna have to move on. I mean, I've heard everything.
I feel like your mind was made up before anybody even talked
Excuse me,
about
ma'am.
anything.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay.
So
Excuse me,
Would you
ma'am.
like me to concur with administration?
I'd like to know how Liga knew that the house was
Ma'am,
going to be condemned
ma'am,
before my mother.
Ma'am,
Ma'am?
When
ma'am.
when she went,
I'm gonna have to call
they
an
knew that-
officer and have you removed. Could you be quiet, please, ma'am? Are you, chair's entertaining the motion if you're making it one.
90 days, next condemnation
Mo-
meeting,
m-
South Central Planning condemnation.
Motion by Mr. Wazan, second by Mr. Trusclair. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0.
I'd just like to say, man, my mind was not made up. If my mind was made up, I'd have concurred with administration. I gave more time during hurricane season.
Well,
I
we'll
just need
FOIA
you to
all those
understand.
requests for all of these complaints that you say that are rolling in, and we'll see.
I'm sorry, man.
Motion passed. Next item.
Next property is 162 Marjorie Street, Dulac. The initial complaint was received April 26th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted, finding that the property was in a condemnable condition. We have been unable to make proper service on the owners of this property. That said, a follow-up inspection by our building officials suggests that this property should be condemned. And if the owners are here, we would recommend that this property be condemned and that the owner have until August 14th to demolish and remove. Should the owners not be present, we recommend this matter be continued and that an attorney ad hoc be appointed to represent the absentee owners.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Concur with the administration, the recommendation to hire your recommendation was to condemn?
No, we don't have service.
Continue, we don't have service. Okay, I'm sorry. I concur with administration.
Motion by Mr. Babin, second by Mr. Amadee, that we concur administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passes 7-0. Next item.
Next property is 225 Brooklyn Avenue, Homa. The initial complaint was received June 21, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection showed that this property was in a condemnable state. Final inspection of July 8th shows that the structure has been demolished, but that the debris is piled up on the property. It is the recommendation of the building official that this property be officially condemned in order that the debris be ordered removed. Accordingly, it's our recommendation that this property be condemned, the owner be ordered to remove the debris by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Yes, Mr. Alcott.
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc attorney on this case. I filed, put a whereabouts ad in the newspaper, and I researched and sent out notice letters. One of my letters was received, but I haven't, here you are. But I haven't had any contact with the owners, but here they are.
Yes, thank you.
State your name and address, please.
I'm Adonis Ross, and I'm here with my husband, Stephen Ross. It's 225 Brooklyn. That's his mom's home, but now it's his mom's, she's deceased. On yesterday, we started having it cleaned off. We have a guy that's doing it. He went back again today. So he tore the shed down. So now he says the tree, he has to continue that tomorrow. So hopefully, he said tomorrow it'll be done. So we done got the work just about finished. So that's why we're here.
On behalf of Mr. Harding, make a motion that we concur with the administration, but I am aware that the contractor will be back out tomorrow to continue cleaning the property up. So with that being said, again, motion to concur with the administration.
Motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Mr. Amadee. We concur with administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Yeah, but I spoke with them before. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just like I spoke with you before. Okay. Yeah, everything's taken care of.
Okay, thank y'all.
All right, thank you. Motion passed 7-0.
Next property is 4906 Grand Caillou Road, structure number 1. The initial complaint was received on March 28, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted, finding that the property to be in a condemnable state. We do have proper service on the owner. On May 22nd, the owner was issued a permit for the demolition of the existing structure. The building official's final inspection, which was this date, shows that the property is still in a condemnable state. Accordingly, we recommend that this property be condemned and the owner be ordered to demolish or remove the structure by August 14, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
How long is the demolition permit? That's it.
This particular demolition permit was expired yesterday.
Okay, I move to concur with the administration.
Motion by Mr. Babin, second by Mr. Amadou, that we concur with administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine.
Yeah, they don't care.
Motion passed 7-0. Next item.
Next property is 4906 Rand Caillou Road, structure number 2. The initial complaint was received on June 21, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted, finding that the property was in a condemnable state. The owner did apply for a demolition permit, which we now understand is expired. The property, according to our official, is still in a condemnable state. Accordingly, we recommend that this property be condemned and that the owner have until August 14, 2025 to demolish and or remove the structure.
What property are they?
This is the mobile home.
4906. Hold on, sir. Hold on.
My
Just
name
wait,
is
wait,
Paul Sellers.
wait a minute, sir. Just hold.
Okay.
Are you complete?
I'm finished.
Yes, and administration concurs with the recommendation.
State your name and address, please, sir.
My name is Floyd Celestine, 4906 Grand Caillou Road.
Tell us.
Okay, the property on 4906, okay, I got a permit to tear it down. Okay, I started tearing it down, but the rain, got me. I can't, I'm trying to tear it down. And I'm waiting on the excavator. Hard to get them now, So, and also I need some more time. You got a lot of good cypress wood in there. I want to try to save it, A lot of cypress wood up in the house.
Mr. Babin.
How long is this?
This property initially was, complaint was received June 21, 2023. First inspection was June 22nd, 2023.
Okay, so this has been 2 years, Mr. Celestin.
No, I never got no letter or nothing, sir.
Well, this,
No letters or nothing I never got from them people.
we have documentation that shows that it
And then-
was, okay? Hold on,
Okay,
just, Mr.
all right.
Celestin, okay? The recommendation was to condemn it and give 30 days, correct? The
Yes,
next, how much can you get done in 30 days?
It could be gone in 30
Okay,
days.
well, good, then I concur with administration.
Okay, and also I have a trailer on that property, on the side.
Mhm.
So I get it to my nephew because he had nowhere to stay. He gonna move it off of there on his property.
Okay, well, you need to get that done in 30 days. That's this property, 49,
Yeah.
4906, there's two
Yes,
of
sir.
them, okay?
Yeah, now if he can't get it off, I'm gonna tear that down too, so
Sounds good.
30 days is good.
You got it. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Motion
Celestin.
by Mr. Babin, second by Mr. Amadou, that we concur with administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passes 7-0. Next item.
Next property is 4902 Grand Caillou Road, Homa. Initial complaint was received April 5th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that this property was in a condemnable state. There are 3 owners to this property, one of which is represented by an attorney ad hoc. The other 2, where service was made, the other 2 owners, we have been unable to make proper service. It is recommended, let me just back up if I may. There are a number of estates involved in this property, 4 or 5 of them, who are represented by our ad hoc council. There are 2 that aren't, that are individuals who we have been unable to serve. It is my recommendation that in conjunction with the building officials' opinion that this property be condemned against those individuals who have been served via the attorney ad hoc. It's not going to make the property go away. We're still going to need to appoint an ad hoc attorney for the absentee owners, but it will take care of a good many of them. Then you'll just have two owners to contend with, and it'll be an ad hoc, is my recommendation. So move forward on those who are represented by Ms. Alcock today. Continue this matter to the next hearing and appoint Ms. Alcock ad hoc counsel for those two absentee owners.
So with that recommendation, we moving it 90 days, and then we're gonna have another 30 to 90 days after that, it sounds like. Is that honest appraisal of
That
it?
would be, you condemn against some of the owners because you have service and it's done. You don't have to reserve everybody again. And it would just be two people.
Yeah, I understand. How long has this been on there? When did we first get it?
April 5th, 2023.
23. So again, we're over 2 years. I mean, it just never came up on our condemnations before, right, Dion?
Correct. This is the first time.
Okay. I mean, this is the first, even though the file was 2 years ago, we as a council are just catching up.
Correct.
Okay. All right, I'll concur with the administration on this.
Mr. Babin.
Ms. Alcock.
Ms. Alcock, and then Mr. Champagne wants to say something. Yeah. Mr. Champagne.
I just want to ask our legal, are we okay doing condemnation on two and then saving it over for the other two? Is that something?
I haven't seen it done before. I'm looking into it right now. As we speak, I'm waiting for it to load. But I'm sure if Tom is recommending it, he definitely looks
Okay.
into it.
Ms. Alcock?
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc on this as to the owners that I was referred to, and I ran a whereabouts ad, sent out letters. I got a call from Lois Clark Hill from that branch of the family. And I think there's a representative here from the family for the individuals that I served. So I'm not necessarily from the other part of the owners. So she's here tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Could you state your name and address, please?
Yes, Lasonia Diggs, 5451 Bayou Black Drive, Gibson, Louisiana, 70356. I am here on behalf of my mother. She's on the paperwork. I have a power of attorney. We agree that the house needs to be torn down. I just needed to know how long how long you guys were giving us to get it done.
Okay, that changes. Let me ask this question of legal. Does she have, if there's 3 families involved here, does she have the authority to tear the house down without their say-so? Colleen? You should be on.
Press it again.
Press it again.
She, as the owner, has the authority to go tear it down herself right now as a co-owner. It is our duty as the parish to notice all of the owners. So we noticed her, and her portion is spoken for and noticed, but the people who have not been noticed, she cannot speak for them as to the condemnation of it. So I think that's why what Tom is saying, recommending a partial condemnation as to her portion and the other portions that he was able to notice, or that Courtney was able to notice, would be appropriate.
But how do we tear down a portion of a house?
Well, I think it's more saving costs in noticing people later. Is that kind of what we're trying to do?
It's trying
Yeah.
to save some money. You could
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Since we didn't have a second to our motion, I'm gonna condemn it and give 90 days, okay? And that way, we have time to contact the other people, and thank you, Ms. Diggs, it seems like you wanna get it torn down.
Well, I have been in contact with the others.
Okay, all
and
right.
they all agree.
Okay, well,
And they
that's,
kind of sent me here tonight because they,
she had power of attorney for her mother
Just my
on
mother.
a portion of it.
Just my
Okay,
mother.
yeah.
Rochelle.
Okay, so I make a motion that we condemn and give it 90 days.
90 days?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Motion by Mr. Babin,
Thank you.
second by Ms. Chauvin. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine.
That's my first high school. 90 days. Thank you.
Members, vote your machine.
All right. Haven't seen her in a long time.
Motion passed 7-0. Next item.
The next property is 215A Royce Street. The initial complaint was received June 20th, 2023. An initial inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable condition. Final inspection of July 8th shows that the building official recommends this property be condemned. As such, it is the recommendation of South Central that this structure be condemned and the owners be ordered to demolish and/or remove the structures by August 14th, 2025.
Ms. Stewart.
I'm sorry, administration concurs with the recommendation.
I'll be like that too. State your name and address, please, sir.
Richard Knockan, 215 Roy Street. I am in process of tearing it down, but I need to get me another permit so I can finish tearing it down. And it'll be done. It'll be over with.
Mr. Amity.
Mr. Knockan, how long you think it'll take you to finish it?
60 days, because I'm doing it all by myself.
Okay.
You know, I got to haul it off and everything else, so.
All right. Well, what I'll do, just to give you a little bit of room, I'm going to make a motion that we condemn and give him 90 days. So be sure you go get your permit and,
yes, sir,
and get it complete.
All right.
Motion by Mr. Amity, second by Mr. Babin. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 7-0. Next item.
Next item is 190 Ackland Avenue, Homa. Information recently provided shows that the ownership, a different ownership of this structure than originally considered. Further research shows that the owner is an extremely old unincorporated association that has no representative. It's not filed with the Secretary of State's office and has no no agent for service of process. It is recommended that this matter be rescheduled and attorney ad hoc be appointed to represent the absentee owners and that this matter be rescheduled for the next condemnation hearing.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Mr. Pleasure.
I make a motion that we concur with the administration.
Motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Ms. Chauvin, that we concur with administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Next item.
Next property is 4422 Highway 24 in Berg. The initial complaint was received April 20, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable condition. Final inspection of July 9th shows by our building official shows that this property should be condemned. In accordance therewith, we recommended this property be condemned, the owner be given until August 14, 2025 to demolish and remove debris. I also must note that we were unable to make service and it would appear the owner is not here. As such, we would recommend this property, this matter be continued and attorney ad hoc be appointed to represent the absentee owner and this matter rescheduled.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Mr. Trustman. Motion concurred by Mr. Trustman, second by Mr. Wazamp. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passes 8-0. Next item.
Next property is 150 Garnett Street, Homa. Initial complaint was received April 18, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that this property was in a condemnable condition. In March of 2025, a demolition permit was issued. A final inspection of this date by our building official shows that this property is still in a condemnable condition and recommends condemnation. Accordingly, it is recommended that the council condemn this property and the owner be given until August 14th, 2025 to demolish and remove the debris.
State,
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
state your name and address, please, sir.
Jason Pellegrin, 244 Wentworth Drive, Homer, Louisiana, 70360. This is my father-in-law's old house. I was paying the taxes on it for about 10 years because he didn't have the money. He moved to his mom's house, and that's where he's currently residing. There used to be a left part of the house where all my trailers are actually sitting at that I've already ripped off since Ida, because Ida damaged it. I just spent $8,000 tearing down a tree, and we removed the fence, and we've slowly been working on the inside, working our way out. I have a brand new dump trailer I bought to use as we tearing it out to dump the stuff out. My next thing is to get an excavator so I can move this forward. I've been in touch with Mr. Kevin on this house, and I asked for 5 or 6 months because I own a business. I run a business. I've been trying to get this done since Ida, but it was the whole guilt trip of where my dad's going to live if something happens. Well, that's out the picture now. He's taken care of. So now I need just to move his 2 vehicles so I can get this torn down and taken out the way. It's been my game plan since I've been paying taxes on it when they lived in it.
Mr. Champagne.
Yeah, hey, Ms. Pellegrin, I'm Mr. Kevin, so.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. How long do you think it's gonna take you?
I mean, like I said, nice 5, 6 months. I'm planning to do it much quicker. I'm just trying to get an excavator, get it. I've just purchased a brand new trailer, dump trailer to get it done when I'm not working sections at a time, just to get it out the way.
So if we condemn it, give you 3 months, that'll be close enough?
Yeah, we
And
could
if-
shoot for 3 months.
and
You
if
see,
we have
I'm
to, we
making
ex-
progress and I'll
we
be
extend
moving
it.
forward. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I make a motion to condemn and give them 3 months.
Motion by Mr. Champagne, second by Mr. Hamner, that we condemn and extend for 90 days. Any more discussion? Members vote your machine. Motion passes 8-0. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Next item.
Next property is 191 Peachtree Street, Homa. This is, the initial complaint was received April 18th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that this property was in a condemnable state. As you can see from the pictures, the property, the pictures taken this date shows that the property has been demolished. It is our recommendation that, that this property be removed from the condemnation list.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Motion by Mr. Truscott, second by Mr. Wazan, that concur administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. No, she was, yeah, she was already walking off when I called for the vote. You know, so she was happy with that. Okay, the motion passes 8-0. Thank you. Next item, please.
The next property is 4442 Grand Caillou Road, Homa. The initial complaint was received March 7, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable state. This is an ad hoc matter. The final inspection on July 9th shows that this property should be condemned by recommendation of our building official. Accordingly, we recommend to the council that this property be condemned and the owners ordered to demolish and remove the structure by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Mr. Alcott?
I was appointed on both 4442 and 4454. And I think they're both owned by the same landowners. I, in both instances, ran whereabouts ads and sent out letters, but I've had no contact with the owners.
Motion to concur with administration.
Motion by Mr. Babin, second by Ms. Chauvin, to concur with administration. Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Next item.
Next item is 4454 Grand Caillou Road. This is an ad hoc appointment. Initial complaint was received on March 15, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that this property was in a condemnable state. Proper service was made on the attorney ad hoc. And our building official recommends that this property be condemned as such. It is the recommendation of South Central that the property be condemned and the owners be ordered to demolish and/or remove the structure by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Motion by Mr. Babin, second by Ms. Chauvin, that we concur with administration. Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Next item.
Next item is 401 Lake Crescent Circle. Initial complaint was received April 18, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing this property was in a condemnable state. The final inspection of July 8, 2025 by the building official recommends that the property be condemned. We have not been able to serve the owners of this property, and since it would appear the owners aren't present, we would recommend that this matter be rescheduled and attorney ad hoc be appointed to represent the absentee owners.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Vote to concur.
A motion to concur by Mr. Hamlin, second by Ms. Chauvin. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Next item.
Next property is 477 Grand Caillou Road, Homa. The initial complaint was received March 10th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable state. Follow-up inspection conducted this date shows that the property has been demolished. The structures have been demolished. It is accordingly recommended that this property be removed from the condemnation list.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Make a motion that we concur with the administration.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Ms. Chauvin, that we concur with administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Next item.
Next property is 2626 West Main Street, Gray. The initial complaint was received on April 20th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable state. The residential structure, which was originally located, has in fact been demolished. The accessory structures are all that remain and are up for consideration by the council. According to our building official, he recommends that the accessory structures be condemned, and accordance therewith, it is our recommendation that the structures be condemned and the owner be ordered to demolish and remove the structures by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Let's see, can I see the picture? Yes.
Yes, sir. State your name and address.
Elmo Bergeron, 2912 Clairwood Court, Baton Rouge. We removed the antebellum home that stood at 2626 this past year and burned, and with the fire screen, the remains of that house. We then began to work on 2640. It is vine covered on one side, okay, and we were interrupted because the company, Cypress Construction, dissolved their partnership, and they did not complete the remaining structures. I would like to keep the garage where my tractors are stored. I have 2 tractors in there, and I'd like to keep the barn where all of the equipment for those tractors are stored. I have no problem with demolishing the 2640 house. I've already moved one off of that property. I've demolished the antebellum home, and hauled off 61 trailer loads of material. I spent approximately $80,000 already on a roof and a roof on my own house. So it's quite a burden for me. There is another problem in working there. We've already started to pick up the vines that are growing on the side. I can't really see very clearly. On the side of that, there's a little shed to the back. That is going to be given to Burden in Baton Rouge. It's an old smokehouse. It was covered with tin to preserve the shingles, and that'll be given to Burden. I think you have the wrong address because there's no remains of the house that has been condemned, but there's a street address of the house next door, and that is 2640. So I don't quite understand what is going on here. I'd like to look at these pictures a little bit more. Yes, this one is the garage where my equipment is stored. This is the remains of the barn. That one, on the upper left-hand side, is the smokehouse that will go to Burn in Baton Rouge. This is the right side of that tractor shed. If you notice, we brought in about 40 sheets of tin. At the same time that we did that, I ordered some treated lumber from the lumber yard, and it was delivered. By the time I got there the next day, all of the lumber had disappeared. The two marble urns that you see next to the tin that we're going to use to cover that tractor shed, they tried to load that onto a trailer and separated the base from the column. So I'm going to have to get some more 2x6 treated lumber to cover that tractor shed and replace the doors that were pulled off. We took down a house on the Mississippi River that was formerly a church. It was built in 1797. I removed that cypress to that barn. During the time that we picked up material from the hurricane, the people who were hauling material off loaded that material on their trailers, and it subsequently appeared on eBay to be sold. It was 4,500 feet of 3x8 cypress, 26 feet long. Those were the rafters.
Got a question for you, sir. On behalf of Mr. Harding, how long do you think it'll take to get it, where you
I
need
think
it?
we can get the garage very quickly because the treated lumber is available. It's going to go on some existing 6x6 beams that are inside of that garage. And the tin that you see is 36 sheets, which covers 900 square feet. We aim to lay that on top of the treated lumber. The little shed, I believe we can get that done almost within the month.
Okay. So how about would 90 days
Well,
be
90 days would
sufficient?
be fine. I have no problem with doing this.
All right. All right.
My big problem is I was hospitalized, and you probably hear me shaking my voice. I had open heart surgery, and because of that, and I'm 88 years old, they cannot put a pacemaker in.
Well,
So I'm telling you, I will do it.
well, we wish you Godspeed. One, and also, do not put that lumber out there this time.
Well, this
Don't
is
put
the
it out
second
there.
robbery that's occurred. These people were working for the parish with these black trailers, picking up stuff.
Yeah.
And
Debris.
they came in and loaded 4,500 lineal feet of 3x8 that was sawed in 1787 with pit saws. I own an antebellum home in Baton Rouge. And
Absolutely.
I've spent a lot of money restoring it. I spent $81,000 here taking down that antebellum home and hauling off the material.
Absolutely. Again, we wish you Godspeed, but I would like to make a motion that we give gentleman 90 days to get what he needs.
Motion by Mr. Pledger, second by Mr. Trustclan to
90 days.
give him 90 days, maintain condemnation, but then
Right.
give him 90 days.
But you, well, I have to point out that you have the wrong house number. The house number of that should be 2620.
Glad you made that comment too as well. Also to, we want to make sure, well, go ahead,
Mr.
Steve.
Trustclan.
Go ahead.
Yes, I think we need to ask legal, being what we looking at is not the right address. Should we even condemn it tonight?
Right.
Should we,
This is
hold it over
This
until
part
we
I
make,
agree with. This is the part we
till we
want to
make
condemn.
sure that we
and
talking
we've-
about the right address?
Yeah.
So
I-
for this one, I'm gonna have to defer to Tom because I don't actually review the abstracts at all for these meetings. So Tom's people look at those.
Well,
There are three pieces of property there. There were 2624, 2626, and 2640. And all of the others have been removed. And so I would imagine they picked up the address of the 2640. I had a permit to demolish this. Cypress Construction did the
Right.
demolition.
Mr. Badron.
Hold on, Mr. Badron.
What we have here is, we are condemning an address.
Right.
We're not condemning, a structure on an address. And if we condemning a structure on the wrong address, well,
Right.
then we out of order.
Right. So I would,
This is the one that we want to, these pictures right here. are the
Is
ones
that
we-
2626?
That is 2626.
Okay, well, we on track.
so just to clarify, we have the right address on the right property here, sir.
On the right property is 2626.
Okay.
And that's what we want to condemn.
Okay.
The 2624, we're now using it for storage.
Okay. We're good. We're good. All right. Just wanted to make sure that we're clear. So my motion still stands. We,
The chair, I got your motion. The chair wants to ask a question. Do you own all three pieces of property?
I own all three pieces. It's 1,000 feet of road frontage, 50 acres. I'm not anxious to sell it. I'm not anxious to trade it. They can put it in the hole with me when I go.
So that's been a very, very good motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Mr. Trustclan. Any more discussion? Members, motion, but machine.
Thank you, gentlemen.
thank you,
I
sir.
appreciate
You have a
it.
great
Ladies.
evening.
Thank you for the enjoyment tonight.
At least we can laugh.
There we go.
Motion passed 8-0. We have something to look forward to.
There you go.
Next item, please.
Next
Excellent.
property is 1732 Acadian Drive. The initial complaint was received on January 3rd, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable state. We do have proper service on all parties. A follow-up inspection, the final inspection conducted on July 14th by our building official shows that all the windows and doors have been secured, and the building official recommends that this property be taken off of the condemnation list. Accordingly, it's our recommendation that this property be removed from the condemnation list.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Okay, I just have a question for Mr. Tom. Are these the pictures that show that it's been secured?
Yeah, these pictures were taken by our building official, Mr. Charles Bertrand, July 14th.
Okay. Okay, I make a motion to concur with administration.
It's been motioned by Ms. Chauvin, second by Mr. Bamby, that we concur with administration. Any more discussion?
Okay.
Sir, would you like to speak on behalf, because they actually,
Well, if
You all agree that it's coming off the condemnation. I have nothing to say.
Thank you. No more discussion, members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Next item.
Next property is 215 Academy Street, Homa. The initial complaint was received January 4th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable state. We do have proper service on all interested parties. Pursuant to our building official's opinion is that this property still remains in a condemnable state pursuant to his final inspection of July 8th. Accordingly, it's our recommendation that this property be condemned, and the owner be ordered to demolish and/or remove the structure by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Mr. Clerk.
Sir, are you here for that
Right.
property as well?
Right. My name is Gerald Dishman. I live at 348 Willard Avenue here in Homa. The property is owned by my nephew. My nephew resides in Washington State. After his father's demise, it became his property. He asked if I would look after it. After Hurricane Ida, of course, several properties that my brother had were in need of repair, this being one. I have accomplished on 5. As you are well aware, and as the parish president stated, money's sometimes hard to come by. And how can I borrow money on something I do not own? However, I have secured the necessary funds to make the repairs and adjustments on this property and ask that I be granted 6 months lead time.
Okay. Do you, were you able to obtain a permit yet?
No, sir, I have not looked into a permit. I did not.
Okay. Okay. I'll do this. Since you did say that your intent is to potentially rehab or do some things to the property, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it condemned, but at the same time, I'm going to give you 90 days. And at that time, it can be re-inspected and hopefully we'll see, a substantial improvement on the property and we can revisit it at that time. And if we need to give you more time after we see that, no issues there, but we're willing to work with you.
Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated.
No problem, anytime.
Have a good evening.
Sure.
A motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Ms. Chauvin, that we remain condemned and extend for 90 days. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Thank you for coming, sir.
Bon de liaison.
Next item, please.
The next property is 116 Mobile Estates Drive in Gray. The initial complaint was received January 17th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable condition. We do have proper service on the interested parties. Pursuant to a final inspection conducted July 14th, 2025 by our building official, Mr. Bertrand, he shows that all doors and windows have been secured. The interior appears to have undergone floor repairs. Additionally, electrical meter has been installed, and he recommends that the mobile home be taken off the condemnation list. Accordingly, it's our recommendation that that this property not be condemned and taken off of the condemnation list.
Administration concurs.
Make a motion that we concur with the administration.
Motion by Mr. Pleasure, second by Mr. Trustclan. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine.
Thank you. Good evening.
Motion passed 8-0. Next item, please.
Next property is 902 Oregon Road, Montague. The initial complaint was received February 8th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing the property to be in a condemnable condition. Proper service was made on all interested parties. Final inspection of July 9th shows that, by our building official, shows that this property should be condemned. Accordingly, we recommend that the structure be condemned and that the owners are hereby ordered to demolish and/or remove the structures by August 14th, 2025.
Administration concurs with the recommendation.
Motion by Mr. Trustclass, second by Mr. Wazan, and to concur with administration. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Next item.
Next property is 4749 Bayou Side Drive in Chauvin. The initial complaint was received January 12th, 2023. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable state. This is an ad hoc appointment, and proper service was made. We are advised just this date that there is an active permit, I believe, to demolish
Yes.
the structure. And for the council's knowledge, the building official recommends that this property be condemned, and in accordance with his recommendation, we concur and suggest that the council condemn this property and order that the owner demolish and or remove the structures by August 14th, 2025.
Actually, we're gonna ask that we give them until September 14th, 2025.
September 14th,
Yes.
2025.
Okay. So I had talked to some of the family members already, and we had discussed that they wanted to have time to pull it down themselves. They were just made aware of it and called in. So I'm going to go ahead and concur to the September 14th, condemn and concur to September 14th.
We have one of the property owners here
Okay.
tonight.
Good evening. My name is Ashanti Fleming.
On your motion.
Address is 108 Mary Street in Gray, Louisiana. My sister had got a notice about it, but she was on vacation, so I stepped in. It's my grandfather's property, but I resided in Georgia. I just moved back when my father passed away in October of last year, so I didn't know anything about it. So I reached out to the guy, Damon Smith, who pays the property taxes, and he said a Shannon triplet had asked for a permit and an extension. So I just came just to
Yeah.
be the middleman.
No, you're fine. Shanna contacted me,
Okay.
and so did Devon. Shanna had called me and told me that they just want a little time to go ahead and pull it down, that they would take care of it. So,
Okay, so they
then
gonna
we get
do
the
the paperwork
permit.
and stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
We're good.
Alrighty.
My motion.
Ms. Chauvin has made a motion to actually concur with administration and extend to September 14, 2025. Second by Mr. Trustclass. Any more discussion? Members, vote your machine. Members,
September,
motion passed 8-0.
September 14th? Okay, thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Is that the last item? Is that next item?
Next property is
Last item.
1328 Highway 665 in Montague. The initial complaint was received on December 9th, 2022. Subsequently, an inspection was conducted showing that the property was in a condemnable condition. On this property, a permit has been pulled, and the property owners are, as you can see from the pictures, in the process of making repairs. It is recommended that this property 90 days.
Continue to the
We'll
next hearing.
change to the next hearing date and progress, continuation and improvements be monitored.
Motion by Mr. Trustclass that we defer to the next meeting. Second by Mr. Wazan. Members, vote your machine. Motion passed 8-0. Motion by Mr. Pledger to adjourn. Second by Mr. Trustclass. Members, vote your machine.
I thought I had a letter from y'all to come meet with y'all about a property. I thought it was tonight. It's in Crescent Circle, Lake Crescent, yeah, that's it. Huh? Yeah, I think it's 401, yeah, that's me, yeah.
It was postponed, and Courtney Alcott was appointed as ad hoc.
Oh, okay. I just want to know, I'm gonna tear it down, just, how much time do I have to do it?
Motion passed 8-0. You can keep talking, sir.
How much time do I have to do it?
I think it was three.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna defer that to Dion, that was postponed till the next hearing.
So that's in September, huh?
That's October.
October, oh, that'll give me a lot of time. All right, okay.
Make sure you update your permit.
All right, wish I would've told me, but I had 2 hours, just wait.
You didn't hear the address, you didn't see the structure?
Oh, y'all put it up there? I didn't see it. Must have been on my phone.